And we are recording. So we got through showing everybody how to make macros using the GRPGA for attacks and then being able to damage things using the damage formulas within chat. That's a new thing that one of the people that is interested in Palladium games, I believe Robotech, had made for a Veritech GU11 gun pod, and I took that and changed it to make it for arrows, and then once I figured out how to do that, I was able to take away the ammo requirement and turn it into melee weapons as well. So for anybody who's watching that or this, I have been getting like 4 to 12 views, which is a heck of a lot more than I would have thought. But for those of you into Palladium watching this, you can use this GRPG for any Palladium games. You just have to put in the rules, but it's all able to be done quite well. So let's get back to the game. We are in the cairn of the Winter King. You had locked yourself inside of the treasure vault.
Change the passwords.
And hopefully remember what the passwords are. And within it, you had found a smattering of jewelry and gems, as well as 28 pounds of copper coins, 16 pounds of silver, and 19 pounds of gold coins, giving quite a nice tally of money, as well as a very large shield, which Sir Emery promptly dropped his and picked up this one.
Itself into my embrace.
Right. And you told us that the shield was going to send us on a quest.
Another time. When the time is available, of course. I mean, we must surmount these current difficulties, must we not?
Right. You don't find it odd that the shield is asking you to go do something.
Not particularly, no. I mean, it is strange for any kind of item to be talking, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay.
So to answer a general question, in Palladium, if you crit, you do not add more dice. You do the normal roll and you multiply the end result by whatever the multiplier is. So if you roll, if your weapon, just to make it easy, is 1d10, and you crit, you roll 1d10. So if you roll a 5, you do 10 points. If you roll a 10, you do 20 points. If you roll a 1, you do 2 points. It doesn't double the dice, it just doubles the total after everything is added. So if you have any strength bonuses from weapon proficiencies, bonuses from stances, etc., all of that is added. So you take your dice, your weapon damage base, add everything. Once you get that total, then you multiply it by the multiplier, which normally is 2, but there's special things out there that make it more. So, what is the group doing?
Is anybody injured? Doesn't look like it, but some people have different color bars than what I'm used to, so.
I've got a little bit of minor damage.
I will heal you.
The bars should start off green for hit points and blue for shock points.
Cassius is purple instead of
Yeah,
blue.
yeah. Well, it will go to black. Blue will turn to black as you go less, and green will go to red.
Okay. I just was verifying that it looked like everybody was okay except for Cassius, maybe.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to verify.
White is armor.
So, I will heal Cassius, and my base is 3.
I know my heal base is here somewhere. Okay, we've got a heal base of 6, so...
So you would heal 9.
Okay, that's fine. I wasn't down quite that far, so... Back up to full. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. What did... Oh, I see what I did.
You would drag and drop it somewhere?
Yep.
Yep.
I dragged and dropped stuff.
Yeah, if you just click it, it highlights it. You can change it or do a plus or subtract. But if you go to, like, what do I want to say? Select everything, you'll end up dragging and changing the order of things. It took me a long time to figure out what I was doing.
Yeah. Alright.
Gonstor, how are you doing? Do you need to rest to recuperate your power?
Right now.
Because the next thing might be, 2 dragons instead of 1.
I'll just run.
Oh, okay. You're doing fine on power, though.
Yeah.
By the way, remember, there's nowhere in here to really run to. Well, I guess you can run somewhere in here, but then outside is just a snowy deathlands. Alright, I guess we explore more if he's fine. I'm fine. I didn't really use much energy.
I did change one setting before. If you had yourself selected and you wanted to not select yourself, you had to, like, drag a square around stuff. Now I just have it that if you left click somewhere, it will deselect your token. It just makes it a lot easier. I didn't realize that was it.
Not for me. It's
No.
No?
no,
If you
no,
have
I
yourself-
draw a small square.
Huh.
All
Maybe
right.
that's something that F5 refresh would do. But don't know.
Who was it that spoke Sylvan and Narathi?
Old man Nicholas speaks a Sylvan, I believe. I have to check, but I just F5, so I need to. And actually, it did not fix it.
Huh, okay. Do you have a control thing? A control tab? Game settings? One after compendium?
Yeah.
Do you or not?
Yeah, I was just sorry. I was trying to look for my languages.
No, get out of
So
it.
yes, I do have that as a
If you click that, do you have a configure settings?
yes.
So click that and go down to where it says left click to release objects and make sure that that is checked.
I don't know that. Is that under course?
Yeah, I have that. Yeah,
Oh, I
core
see.
settings.
All right.
And then save changes, and then
Yep,
that
that's
should do
fine.
it. Okay.
Yep.
So right now, the only person I can converse with is Old Man Nicholas.
No,
Well, the at least one other person, the one person who is not here, Decimus, he could understand you in Narathi.
Yeah.
yeah.
I have Sylvan.
Who's that?
Gon's door.
Gon's door.
The one that you attacked.
The one who tried to attack me?
He was just following you. Though it does put an extra spin on it, the fact that you understood what she was saying. So, Sir Emery, do you wish to lead the way to explore this glorious, glorious ice palace?
Is Bob at keyboard?
Well, leave. Step out. Look about. No danger?
Well, it's frozen danger. This was the room that had a lot of traps in it that were like frozen in mid-use.
Got it. Whoop.
I believe Cassius tried to either activate it or disable it and did not succeed in being able to move the lever.
Gonna move all the way through, unless impeded by something. Then out into this hallway. And then he's going to be quiet. And await the others. Right, Cassius? Thought he was right behind me. Perhaps I'm standing here in the dark all by myself.
How far did you go? It took me a while to navigate out the doorway.
True, doorways can be rather difficult. Ah, there you are. Very good. Now, which direction were we going? I believe there was perhaps here to the west. We did not find a way past that ice, that door made of ice, or that room
We did not
filled with
find
ice.
another key.
Not very good. So perhaps we should just go this way. Oh. Seems I tried to walk right into a wall. How silly of me.
Walls can be hard to navigate.
Yes. Now, there are several doors here. Perhaps we should check one.
Yes.
Cassius, do you have a moment to perhaps inspect these doors? See if there's anything untoward about them?
I'll do what I can with it. I'm not an expert with doors. Okay.
There's a lot of that going around.
Yes. Let's see. I guess I'll listen at this door first before I do anything else. See if I can hear anything on the other side of it. And then I'll check the door to see if it's locked.
You can check yourself.
Oh, it's not locked. Okay. Right. Door's open. So let's see what's in here.
Anything dangerous in there?
I don't see anything dangerous.
Are these some kind of shelves, perhaps?
So hold on.
A library? Oh, sorry.
Hold on, you've died at least 6 times.
Like everybody, they open the door. Everybody's like exploring, and nobody's giving me a chance to say what is in this room. So there are stone shelves that line the walls of this room, and within the middle are 3 long bookshelves. There are floor tiles that are shaped like open scrolls, and there are various books and scrolls in this room, but they look like they are waterlogged and falling apart, ruined by the melting ice.
What a shame.
Waterlogged library.
So Sir Emery is there and Cassius. Both of you give me perception.
Okay.
My standard is acute perception. Nothing gets by me.
So Cassius finds in the mix of these books, there is something that looks like a bull's horn. One of them, not both. One bull's horn. And it looks like over both ends, the point end has kind of been cut off, and there is a cork in it, and the other end looks like there has been, say, a clay bottom put on it, so that it was standing, kind of twisting upward, with the large base as the bottom.
Yeah. I'm going to remove the cork and take a careful sniff at the contents.
You remove the cork, and a red light kind of comes out from it, and as you kind of put it close to your nose begins to burn.
Okay, I put the cork back.
From fire or heat.
Ah. Okay.
Castius.
Shall
Seems
we all-
interesting.
took over the shelves.
Okay. All right.
Perhaps Wise Gonzador would know a bit more about it.
Perhaps. That it seems like rather a dangerous thing to have around, but could be useful. Oh, hey, that could be really useful. This thing that burns rather quickly, since we've got to get through a bunch of ice.
So Bodil is charging through bookshelves.
Sorry, I was just trying to find a way to be in the room with
I
people.
know. I was just laughing because I can see the your routes to go places. So everybody else is like carefully going around the bookshelves, and you're just going right through them.
Yeah, Bodil doesn't really respect literature so much.
They're too wet to wipe with.
So
They're too wet to wipe with.
going through here, everything else seems to be in ruin.
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is a shame. Would you like to look at the door to the north?
Might as well. Let's see if this one's open.
Hold on one. Well,
Okay. Oops.
I need to check something really fast because. Yeah, I had written a journal entry, but it hadn't got there, so I was like, what is this room? You can open the door, but don't move in or anything yet. Okay, so you see a large room lit with flickering blue light that appears to be coming from where you can see this is a forge, as well as coming from the other side of the room that I can't tell, you may or may not be able to see.
Right, it's okay. So everybody's gonna step into the room.
Well, we're switching to go back because we are switching to initiative.
Oh.
Is there a combat tracker that we add ourselves to?
I am getting the combat tracker started. So yeah, go ahead and everybody can add yourselves to the combat tracker. Add yourself first.
Self then roll initiative.
Well, let me get everybody on the combat tracker first.
Okay.
Select yourself and then do the little cross swords.
The right click.
Oh.
Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Now everybody will choose your stance. So please do
Wait a
that.
minute, I don't think I got myself on the combat tracker yet.
You need to.
Yeah, you
Okay,
did.
sorry.
Yeah, you did.
I did?
Okay. Well, then we're good.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see me now. Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, do you still have Fleet Feet up on?
No,
Sort of
they
memory.
need to be turned off. They
Okay.
don't last that long. Yeah, all
Yes.
that needed to be turned off. Sorry.
Yeah, you shouldn't have any spell effects. Gonsdor needs to choose a token stance. Make sure that you have your chosen stance also selected green. So there's two different things that do not interact. One is the token effect, and the other is your stance on the character sheet. Make sure that it's highlighted in green.
Hey, Lehman,
Yes.
my fairy spells.
Mm-hmm.
How often can I do those?
It should be listed on that or in the PDF under Spritlings.
Okay.
If on your character sheet, if you go to the all items, go to down where there's Spritling, and it should have that information. It might also have it on the front sheet. Okay, so everybody has a
Twice a day.
now everybody should be able to let's see, I want to actually do that initiative.
To cast those spells, do I have to be in a magic stance?
No, because you don't have to always. I mean, some Spritlings aren't magic users.
Okay.
Okay, so I got. Oh, let's try this again. Everybody can roll initiative now.
Use the macro. Maybe I should have used the die.
No, don't use the die. The die is not for you guys. You hit the initiative, either the macro or on your character sheet.
Got it.
I hit it, but nothing happened.
The INIT on your character sheet.
Yep.
Do it again up at the top. There, you did it. You did it before.
Oh,
Is it different tapping the die on the initiative tracker?
The die on the initiative tracker is not for you. That is for me. That is for me to begin the. I can. Okay, remember how we had the problem in Roll20 when you'd have 15 people trying to do it all at one time? That's
Okay.
that's the madness that happens when people start trying to hit that. I can hit those all using one button and get everybody sorted out. What I am trying to figure out, though,
Hey, can you take? You know what? Maybe you need to take me off the tracker to start with, because I went on there with the wrong number of attacks.
Yeah. How many should you have? Half that then? Yes. Is
I
that-
believe so.
Okay. I can change that. Okay. That's what I was looking at. So now we can begin. Okay. So
Sorry to ask this question, but these are 5-foot squares, right? Roughly.
when
we
you
have 'em-
you
we
have a
'em
measured.
measuring.
Yep. And there is, I took away snapping because it's not necessarily grid combat, it's open combat. Okay, so
Oh, I know. Jenny, do you have 6 attacks? So if I double your attacks, you go to 12? Or do you have fleet?
I don't think I have 6 attacks, but I didn't think I had Fleet Feet selected either. Let me double check my character sheet. Oh, I have 2 stances selected because I'm a dummy.
yeah, only have one stance.
Yep, that would be it. I didn't notice that I had 2 stances.
Okay, so how many?
So for
What is your actions per round or attacks per round? What's it called? A PR.
yeah, I'm looking.
It's on your combat page under values to share.
Yep. 4.
So I just double you to 8.
Like it. Thank you.
Okay. So, Sir Emery, you are going to be hit by this skeleton who seems to be on blue fire.
Interesting. Me myself hits, not like my arm
Yeah.
or anything.
No, it's very much going to hit you.
And I must attempt to parry.
You're gonna hurt your new friend.
And you parry.
Yes. Look at my sheep.
That's the second one.
You know. That's right. There's no Fleet Feet cast at all at the moment, correct?
There is no what?
There are no spells cast at the moment.
Current. Yes, but this blazing skeleton is going to throw a cold burning fireball at you.
And
And it is going to hit your armor.
attempt to block it anyway. Attempt how I do that.
So it explodes on your shield.
Big ass shield.
Give me a save versus spells.
Good. I'm so good at these. Maybe?
Ah, you are not you are not burning with cold fire.
Much better. I read those books too, and that code fire is no joke.
This toy fling comes down. And he wraps his tail around your shin and kind of jerks, and he's trying to knock you over. So he is going to hit you.
Is this the thing I can parry as well?
You can attempt to parry it, yes. And you successfully parried.
Thermer is on fire with the parrying right now.
He's like, it only took me X many levels, but I finally
Hold on.
learned.
Hey, Lehman, it doesn't look like I'm getting all of my bonuses added in. It's adding +3 for weapon proficiency, large shield, and I should have +4.
Did you adjust it?
Where? Oh, no, maybe not. Where does that adjust?
It is on all items. Go down to modifiers.
Defenses, traits, modifiers.
Let's see.
I thought maybe it just went up when I go to level 4, so that
No,
table is just not built in.
No, well, no, because the only way that I could build it in is if it's percentile that goes up a certain amount each level. You have
Got
to
it.
manually adjust everything.
Okay, I can fix
And
that.
that-
Then
and-
not all of my stuff is adjusted properly, so I'll work on that then.
Okay. So I am trying to. Is that a skill?
Got it. Okay,
Oh, I'm
that's better.
Okay. I couldn't find it, and then I realized I was looking at the bad guy's character sheet. That's why I couldn't find it. Duh. Okay. Yeah. You. Whenever you. That's why that list under advancement is handy, and why I ask everybody to keep that updated so that you can go down that list and just remember to update.
I'll have to take a look at the advancement list then.
And to write down when you gain new skills to add those to the list, and that just makes it so that you don't forget which things.
Yeah. Well, in that case, I got a lot of stuff to fix, but that'll be
Okay.
fine. That'll be fine.
Okay,
This gets us through.
but if let's see, is that all he has? Yep. Okay. So it is your turn now, though.
All right. Well, I suppose we must strike at one of these things. Maybe this anger person, this little fella. Oh, you know what? I should do this fancy thing. Anger. Is that gonna hit?
That he is going to attempt to parry, and he does not parry. So you can, do that. Okay. If that is all you have, then you can
That
hopefully
is it.
hit your end turn or arrow key, whatever. Hopefully you have something to move it to the
Boom.
next.
Done.
There you go. So Bodil.
Bodil's going to get back to here and we'll try using this fun macro. Let's see if it works. Shit, I rolled a macro. Please ignore that roll. I got my macros confused.
Okay, so it should have been the second one though, right?
It was the second one, not the first one. The
Hey,
first
okay.
one was a mistake.
Okay,
And
right.
now I roll no. Say it again.
So you can actually roll where it says critical.
Yay. I like rolling where it says critical. Now let's see if arrows do anything to burning skeletons.
Let's see if I can click this the right way.
Yay! I like that word.
There, okay.
You did.
And if that's it for you, you can
Oh
pass
yeah,
it to
and
the next
turn.
one.
Got it. One of these days, I'll remember how the scene works.
Oh, we don't get the little dingy sound.
No, that broke something else. So I
I'm gonna step back a little bit there. Just out of curiosity, because everything's all. Yeah, I see Cassius. Alright. I will cast Fleet Feet. I am rolling a d6. Wow.
okay.
I want to. That's all of them, right? That's all of them. I can see everybody.
Yep. So does everybody have a fleet feet to cast or to on your
Turn
character
on.
sheet to turn green on your character sheet?
Fleet Feet effect.
Yes.
So turn that on, and I will.
Where is that?
You may not have it. I've never cast it on you. So it can be dragged from Shep, maybe? Or me. I do actually.
Oops. I think I killed somebody.
Yeah.
Cassius.
Yep.
Stop.
It worked for like everybody else. Let's put him in there.
No.
It's gonna work this time. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to zoom in to figure out where. Okay, there he is. Okay. I moved the fleet feet effect to you, Peter.
Okay.
It is on.
Okay.
So just at some point I'll say turn it off, and you turn it off, but it is working. So
And that's me ending my turn.
so put your
Yeah.
countdown.
Just so it's Tembley's turn.
Mm-hmm.
How do I indicate how high I am?
If you right-click your token, see where it says 18. That's showing that you're 18 feet in the
8
air.
feet up.
Right. And then select the joint icons.
The what?
The number of joints for how high you are.
How big is the door?
The door is pretty big because Sir Emery, has just had to kind of duck a little. He's about, what is it, 12 or so feet, 11 something. So it's probably 10 foot tall doors, 20
Do
foot.
do I think I can fly through there easy enough?
You can.
Or is the doorway blocked?
Well, there's just one normal person size there, so if you want to try to get past that, give me a 2d6 versus your PP.
What's my PP? Do I want to get under it or above it?
You want to get under it.
Is PP physical prowess?
Yes.
Okay.
So on your character sheet,
Ah.
on the first page,
Yep.
main page,
Yep.
under variables, under difficulty, choose the 3d6, and then under
Duties to do.
2d, and then under attribute check, PP check, and then under your skills, then just click where it says attribute check.
Skills. Attribute check.
So you kind of misjudge, and you kind of clip the top of the doorway,
Okay.
and kind of get. You're not. I mean, it's not like you're stuck, but you kind of ended your movement there.
Okay.
You can still do something, but
Well, I
Here.
want to do something, but I don't want to be there when I do it. So I'll wait till my next action.
okay. So pass it to the next person. Gon's door.
I am there. This is where I'm going to stay. So I'm going to end my turn.
Cassius.
Okay, let's see. I guess. Oh, can I do like an acrobatics thing to try to get behind Anger and then try to stab him in the back?
Not really. Timbley kind of messed around there, and he's in the doorway. It's not a double door,
Ah,
so you trying to get through would be extremely hard.
Okay, getting through would be extremely hard.
I mean, it's going to be one that you'll have to. I mean, if you want to try to knock him over or something, I mean, you'll have to go through him. You're not going to be able to go around him, under him, over him.
Okay. Yeah, I can't bounce off the door frame. Just hit the door frame and bounce around since I'm fairly small. Timbly's really small, but I guess since he's flying and he's got his wings and he's taking up a roughly human-sized area, even if he's not in the entire thing the whole time. Okay, but yeah. Okay, so right. Timbly's there, Anger's there. I guess I can step up here and take a swing at Anger.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, I forgot to target Anger. Okay, why is that not working? I hit the button.
Do you have yourself targeted or yourself selected?
I have self-selected. I have Anger targeted. There we go.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see it, but I can actually now see little circles appear, and I guess that is the color of you guys is your colors. So it before it looked like you did not have. You might have. You didn't have the target.
I might have missed him. So, right.
So he's going to attempt to parry.
Okay.
And he actually does parry. I'm very shocked. But he almost had zero chance, and he actually did it.
Okay.
So Shep.
Oh. Okay, my number of attacks is up. Did someone cast Fleet Feet?
I did.
Cool.
If you didn't hear that, make sure that your character sheet has that and it's green.
Yep, it is now green.
Okay. That will calculate it correctly for the next round.
Interesting. So, I lost visibility. Did something happen in the room? What happened? I mean, a kobold stepped. Oh, somebody closed the door. Is that supposed to be closed?
No.
I did not mean to close the door.
I was like,
I guess when I moved up there, the door closed.
Let the spriteling take care of it.
You know?
Is there room for Shep up there?
No.
Okay.
You have Cassius, Sir Emery, and Timbly all.
Move in front of me and guard me.
Okay.
Mama, what do you want? Oh, you wanted to say hi to Uncle Joe?
Hello, Mau Mau.
Oh, you miss Uncle Joe? Oh, you miss biting Uncle Joe?
Probably, yes.
Okay, so this guy here, he is gonna throw a flaming cold fireball at Timbly.
I'm gonna die.
Do you wish to use one of your actions to parry?
Sure.
Oh, do you have? Sorry, you probably don't have a shield though, correct?
Nope.
Okay, so do you want to dodge?
Sure.
Okay, so roll a dodge.
And where is that?
Up at the top of the combat
Okay.
defenses.
Dodge. There it is. I just click on the little die, right?
Yep. Ooh, you were very close, but you got hit. You took some damage. Roll versus spells. It should be on that same area. Okay, you are. Let's see if we can. I have to move that guy over so I can actually. Do something really, really fast. That sounds good. Oops. It's cold fire, not. I need to put a different effect on you. You are burning with cold.
Okay.
What was that? Why is that? It's just filling your whole character. There we go. It is like always counterintuitive for me. So you will be burning for 3 rounds with coldness. And Sir Emery.
All right. One moment.
Not
But hopefully, we can deal with this
I think.
angry person.
Hold on one moment. Yeah, okay.
Is this sufficient?
He will attempt to parry. And he does not parry.
Bad move on his part.
So that was correct. I don't know why.
So sorry, my boy. Defeated.
So you swing with your large sword, and it just drops him.
And he was a little like elfkin. Is that what you said? You cut it. You kind of cut out when you were describing him.
Teufling,
Oh, got it.
devil-looking.
Yep. Those guys.
Had a long, thin, pointed tail that he tried to trip you with. Because then he could have got a attack against you without taking your armor into account, and he failed. So his neat little thing didn't happen. That happens so often, and any game master watching probably knows that, or playing, when you have a creature or an opponent with a cool ability that they die too fast to use it.
Yep. All the time. So I think. Can he move in? Can I move into the room now?
Yeah.
I was thinking about. Wait a second. Got to stand over this thing. Get a look at the room and kind of block bad guys from getting in here. So there's another skeleton and an ogre.
Yes.
Oh, there's an ogre in here.
This one only has one head, though.
All right. Oh, wait a second. How far? I mean, now that I see that, let's see. Can I move far enough to get up to meet up with that skeleton? Because that skeleton's the one that's been hurling fireballs, right?
Correct, yes.
Or, not fireballs.
Cold fireballs.
Got it. And my move. Oh, I got fleet feet on. That almost certainly means I can get all the way up there. I'm looking for my speed. 34? No, I think that's my attribute. That can't be right.
If you-
Yeah, with fleet feet, that sounds right.
Oh,
It says,
that sounds like-
well, that's squares. If you look movement feet per round, that is how far you can move total. You can, do it all in one action, or split it up, but you have 170 feet that you can move.
Oh, well, in that case, yeah, let's just go up there.
And did somebody add a big circle?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I did. That was my thing. Feel free to take it off if you have any idea how to do that.
I think you might have made a spell effect.
There it is. Got it.
Okay.
I was trying to do a measurement thingy, and it did not go quite the way I planned.
That is if you the top person, and then over that is like the ruler, where you can get
Boom.
the measurement.
Somebody else's turn.
Bodil.
All right. Bodil's gonna try to move. See. If I stand here, am I keeping other people from coming in?
No, you can move through allies, not enemies.
Okay. So I can stand here and then just go ahead and let's see if this works. Target the ogre. And
And yeah, I see your target is there.
the light crossbow. And you can tell me.
Although I think you are using the wrong macro for the crossbow.
Oh no.
You're using the no. Oh no, never mind. I saw it wrong. My camera is right in front of where it says ammo used, and it looked like you didn't use any ammo. And I was like, wonder if.
No,
You got it.
I did put some after we practiced the macros. It took off 2 of my arrows, so I put them back.
Put them back
on.
on. Okay.
But because we were.
No, it's just the my eye level right there. It's the camera's blocking that part. So okay, I see. So Wow, that was a pretty darn good hit. But I don't think this guy has a defense against that, so click your damage, normal damage.
Okay. And then I will go to click next turn. End turn.
Okay. Timbley.
I'm going to move a little bit further. And I am going to cast Fairy's Dance.
Okay.
I want to get the ogre and the skeleton in it.
Could you throw that into chat?
So is Timbley on fire?
He's on blue fire, yes.
Oh.
Oh no. I want to put it somewhere up here so that the edge of it, that it gets the skeleton and the ogre, but not anybody else.
Okay, let me check something real fast. Let me do a tile.
I want to make that ogre dance.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. That's not quite what I wanted.
Hula hoop.
There we go.
Okay.
Now I need you to roll a d20.
Me?
Yes.
Oh.
So, Bob, roll a d20. You can, if you have a dodge, you can do it. It's free. It's not going to take an action. You would then subtract, actually, so you got under the 17, so you are not caught up in the dance.
Very good.
Yeah.
Just so happens I know how to dance. And it's not this silly dance.
It's the safety dance.
Yeah, it's the safety dance because I can't reach him with my sword without getting in
Yeah,
the area.
but they're
of
no
effect.
friends of mine.
There we go. Actually, I need to see if they both get a save. But,
Good job, Lehman.
I was just.
Ow.
There we go. So they begin to, but then they kind of realize what they're doing and they stop.
Oh, bummer.
They rolled really good against versus insanity. So you can go ahead and click to the next person. I like those spell effects though.
Pretty awesome.
Gon's door.
Alright, I am moving. And then turn.
Cassius.
I'm trying to decide if that spell effect's going to adjust what I was trying to do. Okay, let's see. Is there a way to actually strike them without getting in the area of effect?
Ranged attack.
Okay, but if I'm hitting them with the sword, I have to chance getting.
Correct. Well, you roll a d20. You can actually subtract any bonuses for dodge, and if you get under a 17, then you are safe.
Okay. Alright. Alright. Unfortunately, I can't get behind them now.
Can I turn that off, Lehman, or is it?
Jones.
You do not have the ability to turn it off.
Okay.
Alright.
I believe that's listed under Sprightling.
I'll go here and I'll attempt to hit the skeleton. I know I need to roll a d20.
Yeah, Sprightling spells cannot be canceled by the caster unless you would have some type of anti-magic, dispel magic, something like
Okay.
that.
And you said subtract my current dodge bonus?
Yes.
Okay. Put that in there. Okay. Total
So,
of -5.
so you are able to not get into the musical area.
Yep. Alright. Taking a swing at him.
Let's see. That rattles off bones.
Ah. Okay. And I will hit end turn.
Shep.
Sorry. No, okay, we close the door again. I'm opening the door. It's like,
Oh.
what's going on in there? So,
It's a private dance club. You're not invited.
Shep will move in to kind of guard, but he's not sticking. Is there an effect that can be seen with is it like dancing lights or something?
No, it can be heard though.
Oh, let's see if a shepherd will dance. What does he got to roll not to?
Well, two. First, depending on where he goes, he can maybe
Maybe
not be
attack the ogre from there.
if he gets a little bit closer, but then he rolls to see if he can stay out of the effect. So it is rolling under a 17. With
Just roll a d20.
yeah, and then you can
have a button.
a dodge,
Oh,
but
okay.
it would be a subtract instead of an add. So if you just type in /roll, and then if that his dodge has any bonuses, do a minus instead of a add.
Okay.
Okay, so that succeeded.
All right, and hopefully I set up my macros right. I did not actually test them. I'm sorry.
You need to target that, not yourself.
Right. Do I click on the macro first?
No.
Oh, because it's not my main character. It's triggered. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, the one click takes it away.
No, it was there. It's there.
Oh, it took it away from me. Is it still there for you?
I'm seeing it.
Okay, it's there for me now, but when I clicked on the map, it went away.
Okay. Is it not
Alright.
working?
His is not working, but it might be because
It might be because of the character sheet.
yeah, he's different. Alright, no problem. It's not like his is hard.
That hits.
Oh, is he parrying or anything?
He should be able to. He has a club. I did not give him a. So let me just do it. It'd be the same as this. He did not parry. He tried. Okay.
Blazing skeleton.
Okay, he is going to try to swipe at Sir Emery with his claw, which is on blue fire.
The skeleton.
The skeleton, yes. And I believe that for Sir Emery is going to be too close to tell if it's going to hit you or the armor.
Well, in that case, just do what we can with our shield. I do not have a macro for this.
Need any help with anything, Peg?
And that will stop the claw. But once again, I'm going to need you to make a versus spells.
Mm-hmm.
And you are not lit on cold fire. And it is your turn.
Right then. I believe. To deal with the skeleton first. I'm going to touch the skeleton.
Okay, you would have to drop your sword because it's not at the top of the
That is true.
round where you get the free switch out.
In that case, I will strike the ogre with his sword.
Okay.
Yep. So. Find the right kinds of buttons to push. No, it's not behaving the buttons. There we go. That didn't seem to work. Hold on. Click myself,
You need to target him. You don't have
and
him.
then target him.
Now hit the macro. There you go.
There we go.
So
Now it shows it.
he will feebly attempt to parry, and he does not parry.
Okay.
You have wounded him. And if that's you, you can move it to the next.
And then it's Bogey. It's to be basically just Bogey for the next 5 rounds.
So
Oh,
you're
there-
gonna
There's a few people that have twos.
still have that over targeting, so I can still see him. I'm gonna still shoot at him. Oh, okay. No.
Okay, so that was against. Yeah,
The ogre.
the macro makes it nice when they don't have the same names because then I can just read who it. Yeah, it can't dodge. And so you can hit that nice critical.
Yeah. Like criticals.
That's 2 for you today, I believe.
It is. I'm having a good day. This means that any other games I play this week, I will only be able to roll 1s. But right now, it's great. Bye, ogre.
And if you're done, you can pass it
Oh,
along.
right. Freaking done. That's the hardest thing for me to remember.
Timbley.
Hmm. I'm going to move to there and just watch what happens.
Okay. Gonsdor.
Well, guess I'm going to move in.
There is a toyfling and a shattered skeleton at your feet. There is a ogre that's knocked over on the wings, sprawled out on the ground, and then this skeleton that is blazing with fire, blue fire.
So all I see that is up is this skeleton blazing with blue fire.
Correct.
Okay. I am going to cast Mystic Strength on Cassius.
Okay.
Alright. I need to add that as a modifier.
Okay. That. I'm going to do this at level 1, so it's going to be 2 rounds.
Okay. I added it. You need to click the effect.
Okay. Alright.
And then Jason, you can do that.
And I will. Oh, you got it. Oh, end my turn, then I'll take off my.
Okay.
Alright.
And Cassius, you got a boost of strength. You feel a lot stronger.
I'm going to take a swing at that skeleton thing.
Okay. So it will try to parry. It does not parry.
I'll do my damage.
And it took some damage.
Okay, cool. Right.
Shep.
So, I don't have view of this part of the room. Is there a spot there for him to stand?
That is a wall.
Okay, it is. So they're up against the wall. Okay.
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure. It couldn't tell if it was my angle from outside the doorway.
Mm-hmm. Nope, it is a wall.
Shep will trot back to me, I guess. Make sure nothing comes out of this room to harm me. He's done.
Bodil.
All right, Bodil's got a new target, and she's clicking a button.
And that is actually going to miss.
Oh, fine, fine.
Well, it hits, but it kind of bounces around in its rib
In
cage.
the rib cage?
Yep.
Yeah.
Don's door.
It's still weird having this many texts. I'm just going to end my turn.
Cassius.
Okay. I'd rather take a swing at it again.
That is also not going to get through its skeletal defenses.
Unfortunate. Not
Shep,
unexpected, but unfortunate.
Shep just waits.
Bodil.
All right.
It's the Bodil show.
Yes. There's a weird thing on my computer where the macro button is right, like something in my desktop is right in front of the macro button. Anyway, nothing you guys can do with that.
So that will hit.
Normal damage?
Yes. And it falls to the ground in a pile of bones.
I don't see any more targets. Bodil can't see any more targets.
If you still have movement, you can move into the room.
Yeah. Me. Oh, I just accidentally targeted myself because. No.
So you do not see any other targets. You do hear the faint sound of music.
It sounded.
Yes.
She taps her feet.
Always wanted to see a dancing bear.
Should I just keep on
So-
clicking end turn?
So yeah, click twice, and then all spell effects will go down by 1.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Timbley, you are still burning.
Okay. Anything I can do about that?
Not really.
Okay.
How many rounds of Fleet Feet were there?
6.
Okay,
It's being tracked on my token.
Oh, okay, so I don't have to track it on mine.
Nope.
Cool, thanks.
No, whoever the what do I say, the person. Is it? Should be this. Okay. So we'll kind of break down a little bit into more rounds instead of turns, because there are some spell effects and things going on. So if people want to move around either this room or the hallway, you can do that. And
Over here.
Bodil.
You're
Hold
dancing.
on. Yeah, Bodil, roll a
Oh, damn it.
save versus insanity. As the music was just too tempting.
Did I click it?
Is that 29 minutes
There it
remaining?
is. Nope, I dance. I'm sure I dance. Now you get to see a dancing bear.
I knew that little creature, that pixie thing, was hostile.
Seems that it doesn't.
Does indeed seem that way.
You might need to put a
Awesome.
flash warning at the beginning of your video.
Wow. Bodil is dancing and handing out seizures left and right.
Look at her go.
That's good.
And
Love
you,
it.
you are, I believe, I think that was very off.
Yeah.
I'm trying to scroll back to very.
I need to click the.
I think I did, hopefully. Yes, it's. I'm just making sure I gave you the right condition. Very off, yes. So.
Would like to say that I'm pretty sure this dancing spell interacts with the flute feet effect so that I dance really
Like
well.
super fast.
So fast.
You're like the Irish jigs, you know, that do like the
Yes.
the river dance thing.
It's like if somebody on Riverdance was also a top competitor on DDR.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. Yes, I'm very off.
Yeah, very
deal.
off. So
Good deal. Great. Good.
I believe that's a -10 to everything.
Super. Well, you know, all she's gonna do is she's just gonna dance, dance, dance.
Enjoy it while it's in effect.
Yep.
I'm actually going to write down this time so I could put a trigger warning, I guess. They like 1:37. Okay. Just to be considerate. So, everybody moved. Is anybody doing any actions for this round?
No,
Oh.
Dancing.
Keeping an eye on that fairy creature.
Dance, dance, dance.
Okay, so spells go down again.
Mystic Strength's off now.
Okay.
sorry, I gotta take mine down.
And Timley, you are wounded.
Okay.
Where is Tim?
Timley is the one on fire.
Right, I couldn't see the token under the troll.
And Bodil, you can leave the area. You're just going to be dancing as you know, do stuff
Okay.
for 8 more minutes.
Oh my god. Okay, great. For the rest of
You're
time.
like going around exploring, just doing, you know, like like people dance in the kitchen, you know, as they're cooking and stuff.
Definitely is. Yes.
So, what is the it was a smith, so like, is this just like materials?
Yes. So, large room. Both of these forges here and here have blue light coming from them. They feel cold. They radiate coldness instead of heat. The whole room, as all of you now get into it, is pretty cold, right around freezing. The crates
It's like,
consist of supplies for what looks to be a normal forge. Iron and coal and things like that. There's a few. These here are actually water. What would have been water barrels, but they're frozen in ice.
Do a look around to see if there's anything of intrinsic value to getting out of here, like maybe a key.
Give me a perception.
Can I have Chef help me? Find a key, boy. Find a key. Yeah.
Don't see anything useful around the forge area. Staying away from the
Really cold spots.
the dancing area where the music seems to be coming from. So anything else happening this round?
We'll need old man Nicholas busting out the disco.
Okay, we will count down another round. And Timley falls out of the sky and crashes to the ground.
Dead.
So did...
Oh, very good. Perhaps that infernal dancing thing will stop.
So I will say my roommate did get up and talk to me in a little bit, so I never heard Timley call out for help, right?
Timley never called out for help, correct?
Okay. Well, this round I'll go over and try to figure out why this little spriteling fell to the ground.
Froze?
He's frozen? Or he just
Like
looks like he's got
frostbite.
Alright, I will
And
attempt to keep him alive.
okay, let's.
Has Sir Emery pick it up and stick it in his armpit to warm it up.
So
Yeah, wait. Is
You'll
it still
face-
on fire?
No, he stopped being on fire as he was getting frostbitten with this blue flames, kind of went, all muscles kind of went limp, crashed to the ground, and the fire sputtered out, and now I'm checking.
Okay.
Certain.
Well, if it works, I do heal base 3.
Okay. Should be around here. Okay. You think you barely got to him in time.
Her.
Her. No, it's a him. Tim Lee is a him.
Oh, I thought it was a her. My brother died.
Yeah, you're two brothers.
Oh, I thought I was female. Okay.
And so we will need a save versus coma and death from you. It's on the save page.
Yep.
You should do the mystical because you were healed by mystical means.
What now?
There's two different ones, normal and mystical. You should do mystical.
Mystically healed?
Yes. There you go. So you succeeded. That's better. Okay, so that you need 2 out of 3. So
Another one?
another one, yes. Okay, so you come to. And now roll 1d or percentile. Roll a percentile.
$100?
Yes.
My wing off.
No, minor brain damage, -1 IQ. You hit your head when you fell.
So my IQ goes down.
Your IQ goes down by 1, and then I'm going to put a note here. That you have a -1, so we can remember it's not common, but there might be ways to get stat drops back. And Nicholas, he did wake up. He still looks quite frostbitten.
Okay. I will wrap him in. Let me check first.
You have like a napkin.
Right.
He's bigger than that, but
I actually have a candle. I'll light a candle and let him hold it.
or it's like
a moth to a flame.
like a torch.
That way he's got the fire there that he can, whatever he needs to try to warm up.
Start flying around it and try and fly into it.
So during these few minutes that have passed, Bodil continues to dance.
Yeah. How do we stop that?
She dances like nobody's watching.
She is looking at the corner going, "Oh my God, I'm never going to live this down."
She's pretending that if she can't see them, they can't see her.
Exactly.
She's not taking off her armor and stuff, is she?
No.
No, she's not that kind of a dancer.
Are there any poles in the room?
Still not that kind of a dancer.
No, not really.
I wonder if I could confuse her with Wisp of Confusion to make her a confused dancer. Or if that would negate the dancing.
I'm sorry, I was supposed to put this down again, right?
Yes. Anything? So what? Let me ask this: with these 27 more minutes left,
Yeah, I know.
what is the group doing? Are you going to continue to explore? I mean, it's possible. She can move around and do things. She's just dancing while she does it. At a negative 10.
I would ask people to give me like maybe 10 minutes on Kindly.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
anybody else hurt?
Now, Bo Deal, you're not going to be more affected, so you could actually, like, look at the.
Yeah, you can explore whatever you want in there.
That's what I was wondering. Is going into the dance area, does that restart the clock, or is
No.
it just
Nope.
okay? Okay. Well, then she's just gonna dance her way around the room
Give me a perception. Now it will be pretty bad because
at a negative 10. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
It's only 10 rounds, Lehman.
10 per level. Isn't that what it says?
Oh, I guess, yeah, 10 per level.
Sorry, I'm trying to find my perception. Is it this?
It's
Okay. All the minus 10 took off of that or no?
if it's not, we won't worry about it.
It wasn't good enough anything.
So while you were like moving through here, you actually since you are able to get closer than and actually looking specifically at stuff on the Teufeling anger, you noticed a couple of things. Oops. You notice that he has 3 gold earrings in his left ear that have tiny rubies in them, or what appear to be tiny rubies. And for you, they're really, really tiny rubies.
Awesome.
But what catches your eye more is that he has a thick gold chain around his neck on which is suspended a key that it kind of is very strange because the texture kind of goes across it, almost looking like molten lava.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, so she's going to try to take those things off of him and realize that she can't control her movements because she's did the dancing, and then get someone else's attention while dancing. So that's going to be fun because I think what she does is she
You're doing like that spinning on your back thing at this point.
I think
right?
she dances over to somebody and like grabs their hands like she's trying to get them to dance with her, and tries to dance them over to the corpse. She can talk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's gonna she's gonna dance over.
If I wanted to, I could make you have to do this like a musical. So Bodil is, she's singing.
She says, Cassius, I found some treasure, man. Can you come and find it with me? There's treasure. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Um,
All right. Okay. Where is the treasure?
It's on this corpse over here. Look at the neck and the ears, man. They're glowing with shiny stuff.
All right. Okay.
She's pointing to. Oh, sorry. It was this guy down here. Yep, anger.
Yep. All right. I'll look at the corpse. I'll note the earrings and the chain.
Yes.
I'll remove the chain, then I will pull out a dagger and remove the ear.
Okay. When you pick up the chain, it is burning hot, and you take damage.
Ow.
Yeah.
And
Oops.
you kind
That
of
was really smart.
feel the
Tricking him into
opposite
doing that.
of when you picked up the ice key.
I recognize this feeling.
It's kind of the opposite, but you're like, second key I've picked up. Second time I've been hurt.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Do I have something I can wrap this key in so it's not going to burn me? Oh, wait, is someone here
See if
wearing
there's tongs. Like, this is a forge. Hold it in tongs.
There are tongs inside of the dancing area.
Yeah, I'm not going in there. Okay.
I'll dance over to the tongs and get them.
Okay.
I mean, I'm already dancing. I dance to wherever the tongs are, and then dance them back to Cassius.
Okay. Cassius will take a little more damage. If you
I'm setting the key down. Yeah. I'm.
getting a little too hot, you set it down. She brings back the tongs.
Okay. I'll use the tongs to pick it up.
It's been about 5 more minutes total.
All right. Well, shall we go see about opening the second door?
Sure. I guess Bodil could entertain whatever's on the other side of it, right? You said how many rounds did it take?
There's still about 23 minutes left.
Right. Okay. I think at 20, I would be. I keep. Fleetfoot would be gone by this point.
Okay, so everybody take off your fleet feet. I'm pretty sure, Jason, you said your Mystic Strength was down too, right?
That wore off a long time
Right.
ago.
So I just wanted to make sure. So yes, everybody take fleet feet, click off it, make sure it's not green. So if we get into another situation, things will start up
What are
correctly.
you talking about here?
And I will go ahead and end the combat. So yeah, that didn't even take one round. So Sir Emery, basically, Bodil found some stuff on the Teufeling's corpse and pointed it out to Cassius. Cassius cut off an ear that had some earrings on it, as well as he took a chain that was holding a molten key and got burned. So Bodil went and got some tongs and brought it back. So Cassius has them in the tongs, kind of holding them out because it is kind of giving off a heat now that it is no longer on anger.
Well, Cassius, seems like your just desserts for cutting off a dead man's ear. That seems very disrespectful.
Yes.
So now we're going to proceed to that icy door. Is that correct? Or
Yeah.
have I misjudged the situation?
I believe that's where we need to go with this.
Very good. Follow me, everyone. Yeah. That dead to edit over. Center section. Stop, wait. For you, sir.
Where did everybody go?
They're going back to the frozen wall that had the keyhole inside of the wall.
I'm not sure where that is.
I'll come back for them. Wait, did they not follow?
No, some people did, not everybody did.
Over here. Come.
If you want, I can move everybody outside of that wall.
Everything takes, with the doorways and me trying to move two people at the same time, it keeps walking.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Nope.
I'm in the wall.
Okay. Where are other people?
Down here.
Gun store is there.
Oh,
Is everybody there now?
Did the gun door get cut up?
Oh wait, Timbley. I'm trying to. Where's Timbley? Okay. So is everybody 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? About 10 minutes more have took you, because I'm sure you just weren't running there. You were making sure nothing else was coming where you had already
Dancing
been.
there.
And then you put the key into the keyhole. It steams. I won't even require a roll. With the tongs, you're able to insert it and turn it, so no problem there. And then it steams. And let's take a 5-minute break, and then I will explain what happens.
Okay. All right.
I'll go ahead and pause the recording. Okay, so you had inserted the key, the molten key, turned using the tongs, and the solid block of ice just like goes up in steam. If you remember, because it has been a long time, you had encountered like a dwarven ghost spirit that had kind of stuck his head outside. You now see... Oh, sorry. You don't see anything because the doors were locked. There we go. I was on the wrong layer, didn't see the doors. We're still closed. So you... inside of this room, standing near the double door entryway, is this ghost. Now that you can see more, and not just his face, it is a dwarf who is wearing vestments. Who has religious I think it's religious doctrine. Do you have which type? I guess I made it really general, like elementals, devil lords, and deities maybe. Does somebody have the
I might have
the
that.
deity one? Yeah, it's 3 different ones. I gave them a larger categories instead of like choosing a specific deity. So does anybody have deities as their there? Yes, I see. Okay. Yep. So at least one of you have it. Yeah, no, you have it. It says deities.
Oh, there it is. I was like looking all over the place. I'm like, I don't know.
So, this
I was a shepherd who was chosen to shepherd people.
this the area inside is a temple, and the dwarf is wearing vestments, although they do seem quite old compared to what you kind of maybe saw around Fallcrest when you were visiting areas in Fallcrest for that short period of time. But they are similar, plus they have a big anvil and forged hammer. You believe that this is a temple to Phosis, the dwarven smithy deity. And the ghost beckons you inside the temple.
How could that be a bad idea?
I can't move through there.
Can anybody move through there?
No.
You use your arrow keys.
I'm using my arrow keys.
I'm colliding with a wall.
I can't even find me.
Let's
I think I'm under Sir Emery.
Alright, I made it in.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Where was I standing
Yeah.
upon you?
Apparently, I really didn't want you to get in there, so I had a wall and locked doors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Timbley, you are like behind the sword.
I got it.
Or did you? Okay, you got it. Okay. Yep, I see. So that. Can Bob get down there through the door?
No, I cannot. But Sir Emery can.
There, okay.
I'll greet the ghost in Quat. Cot. KQT.
Mm-hmm. So if Jenny moves in a little bit more.
Okay.
We can all be trapped in the room.
So the dwarf seems to speak, but no words come from his mouth. But he does like a ritualistic gestures at you all. And at the end of it, you kind of feel a tingling sensation. And somewhere on your character sheet, probably put it somewhere that you can remember it. One time, you have the blessing of Phosis, where you can either add a d6 to an attack or subtract a d6 from damage that you take.
The blessing of what?
Phosis. F-O-Z-A-S. I'll write that in the chat.
And will you say what it does again? I was trying to pull up my character sheet for typing.
Yes, you can either add a d6 to an attack, as you know, a bonus to attack, and you can do it after you roll. So if you think you're going to hit, you know, if you say you roll a 15 and I'm like, ooh, that almost did it, then you could roll the d6 and add to it. Or after you take damage, you can subtract a d6 from that damage.
It was called the blessing of.
I wrote it in chat.
I see it.
Yep. And I want to say by this time, Bodil will be dancing for about 5 more minutes, so we'll go ahead and just not have that dance happen anymore. If I can.
I would like to apologize. We can re-roll one check.
not reroll. You add a d6 to an attack roll, or subtract a d6 from a damage roll that
Okay.
damage that you take.
It's a one-time thing.
And it's a one-time thing, and it's a choice. It's not one of each. But so it can. Phosis is, as well as a crafting deity, armor and things like that. He is a warrior, one of the warrior deities. So
add a d6 to an attack or subtract a d6 from a damage.
yes, and you can choose to do that after either the attack roll or the damage roll.
Okay. I made it a fool. I have 1 on 1.
And we are close to end time, so we can end here.
All right.
And Shep doesn't get it.
Okay. Poor shot.
All right. Well, everyone have a good night.
I will go ahead and